looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front as that game draws closer to halftime. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 3 touchdown passes there for Jalen Hurts. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Gabe Davis, a touchdown reception. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This offense ready to get going again now. And he's getting... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Another carry for him. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Slot man motioned over. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Able to get it to Moore. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Hey, hey.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. Down the sideline inside the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. This will be caught by Adams. And he's gonna be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
From the 27. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Reload. Reload.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Piniero's kick is good. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The count. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18. Pioneer.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Complete to Pearsall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Escapes out to the left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
19 tight. 19. Take go.
Pass play now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The give to Allen out of the shotgun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Allen again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Everybody rushing back to the line. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Thankfully, only one quarter.
On the double.
2nd and 3 now.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He's going to field this at the 2. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Back out runs their offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. To the air now on 1st and 10. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And the Patriot first down.
Let's go now. Check go.
Now looking to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. He completes it in traffic. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Man in motion here. He'll throw it yet again. He'll get this one to Adams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 26.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They're throwing it. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. A run here with Will Shipley. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defense.
Intercepted in the end zone. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll run here on first down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Give now to the running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is hauled in by Myers.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Patriots trying to do some window dressing. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing from the gun. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Devontae Adams the touchdown. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Patriots will trail by 25.
Patriots 10.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys, and this running back. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Benson once more. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.